Alderson, a man, awakens in a chamber with hatches leading to various rooms on the floor and walls. He goes into another chamber, where a trap kills him. 5 individuals, women Levin and Holloway and men Quentin, Wren, and Worth, meet in a separate room. Quentin alerts the group to the possibility that some of the other rooms have traps. Levin observes that there are 3 sets of numerals engraved into each hatch plate. Wren throws his boot into a room to test his notion that detectors may trigger any trap. This does the trick, but the acid kills him. The crew discovers that a distinct kind of sensor sets off each trap. Everybody there, in Quentin's opinion, was picked to be there. According to Levin's theory, rooms with prime number containing plates are imprisoned. When they meet Kazan, a man with mental illness, Holloway demands that he be brought along. The group becomes more tense as the goal of the maze becomes unclear. Worth acknowledges to Quentin that he was employed to develop the maze's exterior, asserts that the cube was inadvertently made by a bureaucracy, and speculates that they were merely included to the cube to provide as justification for its continued existence. Levin determines that the cube has 17,576 rooms total, plus a bridge chamber that would link to the shell and, thus, the exit, thanks to Worth's knowledge of the outside dimensions. She understands that the numbers can be the location of each room. After reaching the brink, the gang discovers that every room is trapped. They navigate a chamber containing a trap successfully. Holloway protects Kazan from the threats made by Quentin. When the group gets to the brink, they cannot see a way out. Holloway tries to use a rope made of clothes to swing across to the shell. The rope slips as the cube trembles. Quentin sees it coming and grabs her, but he drops her to her death on purpose, telling the others that she slipped. With the intention of leaving Kazan and Worth behind, Quentin scoops up Levin and carries her to a different room while she is sleeping. Worth chases him and attacks him when he tries to attack her. With a fierce countermove, Quentin launches Worth through a hatch into a separate room. As soon as they land, Worth bursts into fits of laughter. The presence of Wren's corpse in the room indicates that they have moved in a circle. Quentin is appalled, but Worth notices that they haven't been in a circle at all because the room Wren died in has now relocated to the outside of the maze. Rather, the rooms are in motion and will ultimately align with the exit. Levin surmises that powers of prime numbers, rather than prime numbers themselves, are used to tag traps. It is revealed that Kazan is an autistic genius who has instantaneous factorization calculations in his head. The gang is led to the bridge by Levin and Kazan as they navigate the cube. Worth then uses a hatch to trap Quentin. When he catches up, Worth unlocks a hatch beneath him from the room below, preventing him from attacking them. Quentin is not among them, but they all go to the bridge and open the hatch to show a brilliant light. When Quentin resurfaces, he uses a lever to impale Levin. After a battle in which Worth is injured, Quentin follows Kazan out the door. Holding onto Quentin's legs, Worth confines him to the doorway. When the bridge moves, Quentin is killed. Kazan goes out into the light, and Worth crawls to be by her side.